Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me poke around because you know what? I've been here for an hour. Look like heck. See this? Oh no, I just dried it off. Well, I was dripping. I'm so shiny. You know why? I came here like an hour or something ago to work on the tractor. What I'm going to do today is, today and tomorrow, because I don't know if I can get it, but it needs a fuel filter. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to try to match it up. If there's something we can get. Um, the manager asked the tractor guy, and he said it's very possible that we could get something that will fit from like AutoZone or something like that. So I'm here to take it off. I think I'm looking at it right now. That's exciting. I thought it was going to be bad because I've never I've done a little bit. I did some radiator stuff and everything, but this sounds like fuel filter. But I digress. I came and I just went to check the goats because they're all around and I want to give them some water. And mayhem, I actually put a fence up in front. So it's like we have our perimeter fence, and then I put up another like outside so that he has like a maybe 3 foot tunnel to clean because he was on the short lead and people don't like that. Well, don't you know? We were all day doing, what do you call it? A farmer's market at a church today. And I'm going to sit down. Oh, I'm tired. I mean, I'm not tight. I'm sleepy. It's actually, my hands ache, my feet ache. I've been doing so much stuff here anyway. But we came back. We were here we loaded up my truck at 9. We got there it ran 10 to 12. We came back about 12:30, and I went to check on him 1:45. And don't you know, I was out there in 5 minutes. Somebody stopped, and I was there, right on the sidewalk, with him. And somebody had retied his rope. So somebody had already been out there, probably the person who stopped. But when they saw me, they took off, like, took off. So the things I'd like to do, like electric, can't do because this is city-owned property. The best we can do is the double fence. But it's getting to the point that we want to put up like the wildlife cameras, and we're actually looking to see if there's some kind of a grant or something that we can camera this place. We don't have trouble with like vandalism or anything, but it's crazy people just stopping because they think there's something wrong with the goats. Now, I have a lot of animals, a lot, and I'm very well versed with my vet. They all see the vet, everything that they need. The only reason that a goat has ever gone to the vet besides for a checkup, a shot, or something like that was because somebody did not have their dog tied and my goats were attacked by a dog. That's the only time. I've had goat deaths. I had 5 babies die because I had them with their mother up here, and the babies stay with the mom. Well, somebody in their infinite wisdom decided to come up and tie the babies to a bush because they were loose and they thought they were going to run into the road. Now, as much as people are well-meaning and things, my patience with that is growing thin because I try to understand people mean well. I take my dogs with me when I work, and I'm really never more than like 15 feet from my car while I'm working. And I leave it on with the air on a hot day because it's safer for them with me than to leave them in the house with an air conditioner running that might short circuit or something and catch the house on fire, that kind of thing. And I've had people actually open my door. It's like the car is running, the windows are cold. Why are you opening my car door? So I really, really try to be patient. But over the years, I've had too many goats die. I've had people come up. I don't feed my goats grain. They're not used to grain. Excuse me. If you don't know anything about goats, there's a thing. Their stomach works on a rumen. It's like kind of like a distillery, I guess you would say. And they get used to certain diet. Somebody's here. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second, okay? You won't believe it. That somebody did. Who came? I was kind of hoping it was somebody, we have some people who volunteer that come up and do stuff at night or check on things, especially because we have thunderstorms going through. No, it was somebody checking on Mayhem. I just redid his fence. And so now because of that, I have to go down and check it. Because they said he's on the outside of the fence. And I'm like, he can't be on the outside of the fence because it's a double fence. And they're like, well, yeah, we saw that, but he's out there and we... People. Anyway, I still hear the car there too. I told them when I leave, I says, I'm in working on the tractor. I know I'm a girl. I shouldn't be doing that. But she probably said, oh, she's pretty clean for working on a tractor. Because I can hear the car. I'm going to go out and check. This is driving me crazy. I got to go check. Now it's been long enough. I think I told you it was somebody worried. I hope I did. But anyway, was somebody worried about Mayhem? And then it made me think, why we go check on him just in case. And I know he wouldn't jump the second fence, but they said he was on the outside of the fence, which he wasn't. And the guy did say, he says, oh, he's friendly enough, his tail was wagging and everything. And I'm like, this is Mayhem we're talking about. I deal with him with a cattle prod on occasion, so why didn't tell him that? Because animal control, whoop, 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 they'd be coming. But it's acceptable. It's an acceptable thing. Good Lordy. Anyway, and now it's late, and it's muggy as all get out in here. So, Kubota L2050. What does that say? 4WD. Not sure what that means. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can get the side up and take a look at what I think is actually, I think this is the fuel filter right here. Hang on 1 second. How easy this is going to be. So, let me turn it. Oh, I look like holy hell. That's right. Let me put this down. See that can right there? That is the fuel filter. And it even has directions on the side. So, this video that I was going to do is probably ridiculous. I'm sorry. But it says it right here. Apply a thin film of fuel to the surface of the gasket, which I knew that. Because if you put on dry, then it doesn't make a seal at all. know. Then tighten enough by one hand. Start engine and check for leakage. Replace fuel filter cartridge every 400 hours. Well, this thing is so overdue. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's probably run 4,000 hours, not really, but it's, let's see, got this. It's been at least 2 or 3 years. And yeah, wow, talk about overdue. Okay, let me see if I can find, oh goodness. Let's see, I'm going to, there was a, you know, one of those drip things? There was one around here, and he hid it for the, what do you call it? Farm stand, Christmas. I'm gonna have to bring something from the house. So I guess it's all right, you know, that I was delayed, but holy smoke. I mean, I really do appreciate people worrying about the animals, but for Christmas sake, I have signs up with my phone number. Why would you think? You know, I don't know. I just don't get it. Alrighty. I don't see that drip pan. So what I'm gonna have to do is pause this for now. And yay, I'm gonna pause this for now. I don't know where he put it. I gotta go home and get a drip pan because I don't want, when I unscrew that, it's gonna leak a lot. So I need to get something. Bucket. Oh, we might have a bucket. Hang on a second. Buckets, buckets, buckets. Yes, we use these. And if we do, but we get tons of them. One of the girls who works here, well, volunteers here, she is, this doesn't sound bad, but she's from Thailand, so she's Oriental. She knows a lot of people with like Thai restaurants and stuff, and she gets these. They're food grade because tofu comes in them, and that's what we use for on the farm market for like grocery carts and things. That's what we use. So this is what I'm going to do. Flip this around, and since I do not see, there is no fuel shut off. There is no nothing. We're just gonna give it a go and see how tight this baby is. Oh, it's quite tight. So let's see if I can get a wrench that's big enough. If not, I'm gonna have to go home and get, the one thing I don't have with me is like a filter wrench or anything like that. So let's see what I can find. I need, where's that bucket? Here we go. Yeah, 10 watts. Oh, I don't think they're big enough. Don't be dope. That's comical, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Ooh, yeah, this is like the time of needing real tools. Oh, it moved. I'm stronger than I thought. Yay. Now let's just hope that, I wonder how much gas is in here. Oh good, not much. Alrighty, just in case. Are you getting this? Oh, shoot, you're not. You will now. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. And anywhere along, I don't see any shut off. So with any luck, as soon as this comes down, it'll stop. Because it should be the O-ring that stops it. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's just emptying the hopefully the tube, maybe not. Well, we'll see what happens. I need a towel. It's not shutting off, and there is no shut off. So, there we go. And it's going less, but I don't understand. There should be a shut off. Oh, it's going less and less. It must just be emptying out the line. Okay. So, we'll let that go. And I'll watch it for a while. Everything I had seen, because I did check, it says if there is no shut off, as soon as you unscrew that, there is an O-ring that keeps it from leaking. Guess what? There isn't. Oh, let me get in the bucket and we will see. What's up with this filter? And I have a lot of these buckets, so that's good. Well, it's dripping less and less and less. So it could just be emptying something out. Okay, how do you look? Christmas thing. I don't know. It's supposed to stop. So apparently it just doesn't say when it's supposed to stop. I wonder. We have channel locks. I have some. Not channel locks. What are those things? With the little screwy. I'm gonna let it dry. What can I do? With the whole thing, it didn't have that much in it, so. And I don't have here. Little tiny baby locking play. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. Okay, here we go. Need a rag. Use a rag. And go like that. And I have to. For real. I don't know if it emptied or if that was like it made this weird noise. So I don't know if that was just coincidence or what. But anyway, I put the little tiny baby pliers on there, and I did use a rag, so that these kind of things. And I did put that on there so that with a rag so it wouldn't damage it, hopefully. So there we go. So here's the fuel filter. Okay, here's the fuel filter. And I can't tell. It's not like the kind that you can see. Here's the gasket. Actually, the gasket doesn't look bad. It's not dry or anything. But you can't tell inside. But I can see, right, if you can see, looking right in, can you see in there? In that one. It looks like there's some goo in there. So I don't know. I don't know. But around here is goo. But it's a tractor. There's goo everywhere. But in that little hole, I don't know if you can see it. If you can see it, like, see these look shiny? There's like a goo in there. So I'll bet you that it's got some kind of crud going on in there. So I'll see if I can get one. And we'll see what's going on with this thing. So that will be my fun time in the town tomorrow, for sure. Maybe we'll get another rag because now I got diesel fuel all over me, which I'm sure is like immensely healthy. Seriously, very healthy. Trouble is, I don't want to use anything that anybody's going to use. You know what I mean? This organic farm up here, can't use that kind of stuff. So, okay, what's dripping here? Oh, it's going by that. I gotta tighten that up a little bit because I think it's coming out of where I did. So let's do that. Yep. Just tighten it up a little bit. Those that I see down there is just, it's not dripping from up here, it's dripping from the engine parts. So just a little bit. There we go. I'll make sure it's tight enough. And then there we go. Around there. Make sure nothing weird is going on. There we go. Okay. We'll leave that. And I believe I'll leave that on the ground. Nobody will use it if it's on the ground. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave that till tomorrow. So aside from my rant and complaining about people, oh, see up here? That is our fun bucket. It's a bucket of farm party stuff. It's actually got silverware, there's 2 up there, silverware, paper products, things like that, for when they have a farm party. So anyway, but this is going to stay like this till tomorrow. And then we'll come back and see if, hopefully I can get a fuel filter. And that will be like awesome. And everything will be beautiful. And life will be good. So anyway, have a good one, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, well now that, oh, here we go. This has been the day. Anyway, it wouldn't start, so I went out and got the right fuel filter. Now, I recorded all this, and I don't know why, but yes, it shut off. So anyway, same thing, you just screwed on, okay? But before I did that, just to make sure that it wasn't a fuel problem, I did that connector hose. I did put a little clean hose up it and blow it, and I heard bubbling in the gas tank, so there was no blocks. So I knew that was no problem. Put this on, and the little bleeder valve here, loosened it, waited for it to come out a little bit, tightened it up, tried. It still would not start. And I'm like, okay, there's got to be something else. So I going down, and like a dope, I tried to start way in, but right here is another bleeder valve that nothing talks about. So like if, let me flip this around so that I can see it, okay? It's, yeah, right here. That none of, like any, I looked on YouTube, I looked on everything. The only valve they talk about is this one. So this one loosened it, and it started like a champ. Runs like a charm. So there you go. So if you're looking to the fuel filter, super duper accessible, and just make sure you bleed both valves, and you'll probably have no problem. Alrighty, and let me pop on there, and I'll start it just so you know it really does start. So, okay, and I'll show you that it really does run. I have to get on this side because it may eat. Alrighty, and it's pretty close to the wall. I'm going to see if I can back it up a little bit too. So, see. Okie dokie, so there you go. That is how you do the fuel filter on the Kubota L2050. Our little tractor. Well, not ours, but not mine. But it's the one that I get to work on occasionally. So hope that helped you if you have one like this or the same thing or something. It's a neat little machine. It really is. I liken it to a very large lawn tractor. But anyway, let's see if I can. There we go. See, it's a cute little guy. So, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. And the next thing I'm going to do is after we've run it a while so it's hot, I'm going to change the oil. So I will do a little show and tell on that too. All right, take care. Hope everybody's having a good day. And talk to you later. Be good to somebody. Bye.